Welcome back to Effortless Learner. I'm Kira, and if you're new here, a very warm welcome to you. This is the place where you learn English in a simple, natural, and effortless way, step by step, without stress. And today, I have something very special for you. We're going to explore the real-life story of a boy who had nothing. No money, no home, and sometimes no food, but still became one of the greatest entertainers in the history of the world. All of that full of struggle, sadness, hope, courage, and unbelievable success. So relax, listen carefully, and enjoy the story with me. Are you ready? Let's begin.
It was a cold night in London. The year was around 1895. A small boy sat alone on the street corner. People walked past him quickly. Nobody stopped. Nobody cared. That boy was Charlie Chaplin. He was just a child, but life had already become very hard for him. His father left the family early. His mother, Hannah, tried to survive as a singer in small theaters. But life was not kind to her. She earned very little money, and one day she lost her voice completely. No voice meant no singing. No singing meant no money. The family slowly became very poor. They moved from one small room to another. Sometimes they had no home at all. Sometimes they slept on the cold streets of London. Charlie often felt hungry. He often felt cold. He often felt invisible. Other children laughed at his old clothes. He felt ashamed. But deep inside him, something strong was growing. Then, tragedy struck again. His mother became mentally ill and was taken to a hospital. Charlie and his brother Sidney were left alone. No parents, no protection, no safety. They were sent to a workhouse, a place for poor children. But it was not a kind place. Cold rooms, hard beds, strict rules, very little food, long working hours. Life there was extremely difficult. But something important happened there. Charlie discovered a hidden talent. He could make people laugh. Even in sadness, he created joy. Even in pain, he created smiles. And without knowing it, he was discovering his future.
As Charlie grew older, life did not become easier, but he never gave up. One day, he entered a small theater in London. He was nervous. His heart was beating fast. The manager looked at him and asked, "Can you act?" Charlie did not answer with words. He answered with performance. He walked like an old man, then like a drunk man. Then he slipped and fell in a funny way. The room became silent, and then laughter filled the space. The manager smiled. "You're good. You can start." That moment changed everything. Charlie joined theater groups and traveled across England. He performed in small towns and big cities. He learned how to control his body. He learned how to express emotions without words. People were amazed. A young boy who could make adults laugh without speaking. But behind the stage, life was still hard. Low salary, long travel, tired nights. Still, Charlie kept going because he believed this was his only chance. In 1910, something big happened. Charlie was invited to America by a theater company. He boarded a ship from England. The ocean was huge. The journey was long. Charlie looked at the sea and thought about his future. America was called the land of dreams, but Charlie didn't know what to expect. When he arrived in New York, everything felt different. Tall buildings, fast streets, loud cities, busy people. Charlie felt small again, just like the lonely boy in London. But he did not stop. He performed across America. New York, Chicago, San Francisco. Audiences loved him everywhere. He had something special, something universal. He could make anyone laugh without speaking a single word. Then, in 1913, a film producer noticed him. His name was Mack Sennett. He offered Charlie a chance in movies. Charlie said yes. This decision changed his life forever.
Charlie arrived in Hollywood, but movie acting was not easy. At first, he struggled. Everything felt new. Cameras, lights, short scenes. But Charlie was creative. He observed. He learned. He experimented. Then, one day, magic happened. A director told him, "Make a funny character quickly." Charlie went to a costume room. He picked random clothes, a small jacket, huge pants, big shoes, a cane, a tiny hat, and a small mustache. He looked in the mirror. A new character appeared. This was the Tramp, a poor man, but kind, funny, but emotional, weak, but full of dignity. The Tramp became a global icon. People saw themselves in him. Struggle, survival, hope. Charlie Chaplin became the biggest star in silent films. But he didn't stop at comedy. He wanted meaning. In The Kid, he showed love between a man and a child. In The Gold Rush, he showed hunger and survival. In City Lights, he showed pure emotion without words. People laughed. People cried. Sometimes both in the same scene. Charlie proved something powerful. You don't need words to touch hearts. His films became timeless art. In 1940, Charlie made The Great Dictator, a powerful film against dictatorship and hatred. It was bold. It was brave. It was dangerous. Some people admired him. Others hated him. He was accused and criticized, watched and judged. In 1952, while in Europe, he was not allowed to return to the USA. After 40 years in America, he was forced to leave. It was painful, but he continued living in Switzerland. In 1972, something beautiful happened. Charlie was invited back to America for the Oscars. He was old, weak, but still loved. When he walked on stage, the audience stood up and clapped for minutes. Some people cried. Charlie smiled and said, "Thank you." A simple sentence, but full of emotion. Charlie Chaplin passed away in 1977, but his legacy never died. His films still live. His character still inspires. His story still teaches us. He proved that even if you start with nothing, you can still change the world. And that brings us to the end of today's story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something powerful today with Effortless Learner. Remember, English becomes easy when you learn step by step with stories like this. Keep practicing, keep listening, keep improving. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Effortless Learner family. Tell me in the comments, what story should we explore next? I read all your comments. Until next time, this is Kiara, signing off. See you in the next lesson.